All right, what it do, Scorpio? What it do? How you doing? Great, great. Yeah. All right. Well, there goes my shuffling abilities. Okay. Oh my goodness. What is it with today? I cannot seem to shuffle or do anything right today. You know what? Let's go get right into your reading. Okay. Let's do that, Scorpio. All right. Okay, so after this, Scorpio, we do have a nice little oracle message for you under there. It could pertain to the reading, or it could pertain to something else in your life that you're needing some insight on. Okay, so Scorpio, from what I can see here, there's going to be some sort of rocky there's going to be some rockiness going on in the month of September for you. You might start to see cracks in your relationship, or anything that you may have had either in your relationship or maybe like a friendship or any sort of like romantic union or whatever it is that you're in. Okay, if it involves romance and love, you're going to start seeing the cracks in it, okay? It's been a long time coming, and the reason for this is happening is because you need to start reflecting on what it is that you contribute to relationships, okay? This might be a time for you when you start to really think about how it is that you interact with other people, how it is that you interact with, or when it comes to relationships, okay? I'm getting the kind of feeling as though that when it comes to relationships for you, they tend to be, at least this is only for some Scorpios now, that they tend to be a bit toxic, okay? Like some of you guys may have come out or may have a pattern of being in relationships to where they just like you get into them and then automatically, and then like out of nowhere they just dissolve out of nowhere, okay? That is not the case in this particular instance, okay? This is just, like I said, this is because you're needing to see the cracks in the relationship. Let's see why. Let's see what's going on, okay? Like I said, it's been a long time coming. Maybe 3 years. Some of you guys have been in a relationship for 3 years. Or maybe what it is, you guys need to add a little bit of spice in your relationship. Maybe what it is like maybe the romance is gone. Maybe you guys are not appreciating each other. If you're doing this and you've been together for 3 years, you may not last much longer, all right? If you're already starting to put spice into it. Like, that doesn't start going away till maybe like, or even going away maybe till like after the 10th year. Some of you guys are going to find out, you're going to probably find out that you're pregnant too. Or some of you Scorpios can be really nasty and trying to get pregnant to keep this person around. That is not how relationships work. No. And I got the feeling like you've been trying to do this for some time. Let me tell you something. That's not going to work. You're trying to get pregnant or you're thinking about getting pregnant to trap this person. It's not going to work. If you're a cross-watcher, don't even try it. Okay, some of you guys, so I guess this is going to be something about relationships. So some of you Scorpios, again, like I said, you're going to start seeing cracks in the relationship. It may not last. I'll be honest. This may be something that's actually going to be more so like, it's more so like getting the ball rolling in that down that avenue. For some of you guys, like I said, I can see a divorce for some of you guys. I can see a breakup for some of you guys. And it's really because you guys one of you wants a baby, the other one does not. And what you should have done, Scorpio, or maybe it's not you, maybe it's somebody else, you guys should have spoken about the birth of this child or even wanting a child before getting together with somebody on a serious level. That is a huge deal breaker for many, 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 many people. Okay, and it's not like you can get with somebody and you're thinking that you're going to change their mind if you don't want a kid or you do want a kid, okay? Y'all, somebody is going to start wanting to have a baby. Somebody's going to want a baby. Okay? And baby talk is going to start happening in the month of September. For some of you guys, it's going to be about that. For others, it's just not. going to work. And the reason for what I'm saying, it's not going to work, like, no, you're not going to be able to trap this person with a baby. But for those of you who are in a relationship, like a long-term relationship, more than like 3 years, you guys, you cannot try to fix a relationship with a baby. Okay, you're gonna have to figure out what it is that's going on that's making you want a baby, or thinking that a baby is going to help mend your relationship. And I feel like you've been thinking about this for a very, very long time. Now, I'm only just really speaking to people who this really revolves around when it comes to couples, like long-term couples, okay? Having a baby, when you're going through something really, when you're going through some troubled times, having a baby in a relationship to save a relationship is not the best way to do it, okay? Because now you're bringing another person into something that needs to be resolved between two people. All right, a baby is not a therapist. A baby is not a psychologist. Okay, they're counselors, grown ass people for that. Okay, you do not need to bring a baby into this. All right, maybe what it is, Scorpio, you need to sit down with the person and really talk about what it is that you're wanting out of life and what it is that you're wanting out of a relationship. Okay, because like I said, this whatever it is going to happen with this relationship, you're going to start seeing the cracks in it. It's going to start to make you reflect a lot about yourself, a lot about relationships, how you treat other people, how you treat yourself. All right, you're going to go through another transformative period, and it's going to be revolving around relationships. Okay. All right, let's see what message that you have here. The Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance and higher knowing, but it came out in reverse. I wish this camera could focus, but it doesn't. Okay, so Scorpio, I know that things have been very difficult for you. Okay, you're that sign that when you go through stuff, you really go through stuff, and it really does feel like nobody really understands you. Okay, but I want to counter with that. How can anybody understand you if you don't tell anybody what's going on with you? Okay, you tend to feel like nobody really listens, and the thing, and that includes the universe. You're trying to understand why it is that you go through these certain things. Why is it that you tend to go through situations that are more extreme than others? Okay, I get the feeling that you maybe even compare yourself to other people, because you're trying to understand what is it that you did in a past life that made you feel like you go through more stuff than anybody else. What it is, first of all, Scorpio, you're a sign of birth and death. Okay, there's always a cycle with you. All right, but the thing is, the universe does help you, and the universe does aid you. All right, think about all the blessings that you have received after you go through a transformative process. Do you not feel better after you go through a transformative process? That's because the universe is there, but you don't acknowledge that you have that angelic support. Okay, there is a higher reason, or a higher there's a higher purpose for you that you're not necessarily aware of. That's why you go through so much more than anybody else, Scorpio, because you are meant for something bigger. You're meant to be a healer. And for some of you guys, you are meant to be a healer. And that could be the reason why you go through what it is that you're going through, because other people don't really have the strength as much as you do. And you need to understand that a lot of that strength not only comes from personal experience, but it also comes from spirit. You know, that's what I'm saying. The universe has your back. It gives you the strength. It gives you a spiritual strength to get through everything. But sometimes I understand when you get down on yourself, you really get down on yourself. And it's hard for anybody to really build you back up or really bring you back up. All right. And you do, you do curse at the universe. And like, why is it me? Why me? Because you've been chosen to go through these things to help other people. All right, I don't know who that is for, but hopefully that resonated with you. Okay, And that's all I have for you, Scorpio. If it resonated with you, that is fantastic. If it didn't, then it just didn't. All right, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I won't have a reading for you next week because I am moving. So I won't be uploading anything. Hopefully the week after next, I'll have something for you guys, okay? So I will chat with you guys on the morrow. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. All right, bye.